This new deal is 98% done. The internet will break. Shiba Inu Army. It's been a rocky start for the entire cryptocurrency space, but plenty of folks are keeping their holdings, well, hodled. And anyone who's following Shiba Inu as a currency will be well aware by now of the various amazing things that the SHIB development team have in the pipeline for our favorite doggy dollar. This is especially true if you watch a lot of my content. But to come to the point, it looks like this latest new deal for SHIB is practically over the line. And while you may have missed it, I'm here to make sure that you're ready, because we're about to break the internet. So what new deal is practically complete? How is this going to be responsible for breaking the internet? And what does this mean for the price of Shiba Inu going forward? Guess what, guys? I'm going to answer these and all the other questions that you might have in today's video, so make sure you don't go anywhere until you've seen it all the way to the very end. As always, please do subscribe to this channel, as well as make sure you rung that bell for notifications, so that you're always aware when there's a new piece of news or rumors that could help you make a lot of money. Now, I do need to mention that I'm not a financial advisor by trade, and that there's always a measure of risk involved in any investment. So please, SHIB Army, stay vigilant and never invest what you can't afford to lose. With all that said though, and if you've finished subscribing, then let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so if you weren't paying attention for the last few days, this one might have flown under your radar without you noticing it. Fortunately for you lovely people, I'm here to make sure that you are informed. Is this it then? Is this one of the big ones that we've been waiting for? There's been an awful lot of news swirling around lately about some big announcement, and yet we haven't heard anything yet. Let me explain everything that you need to know then, and we'll see what's what. So it's a pretty big deal whenever someone says that they're going to break the internet, as a phrase is usually reserved for the kinds of earth-shattering announcements that permeate every area of the zeitgeist. A good example of something like this occurring is when Disney announced Star Wars Episode 7, even though the less said about those movies is probably better in hindsight. Anyway, breaking the internet is hard to do, but Satoshi Kusama, the lead developer of Shiba Inu, claimed that this new deal would do just that. A lot of interesting info was discussed during a recent Shiba Inu Discord Q&A session with investors, during which Satoshi agreed to answer several questions and did, mostly relating to the cloudy future of Shiba Inu. Of course, we all know that there are a lot of good things that have happened for the Shiba Inu coin, like the fact that SHIB has been added to a great deal of platforms with a variety of features. We all know that several crypto exchanges have jumped onto the currency and helped to facilitate public interaction with it, as well as the exchanging and trading of SHIB. BitPay, BitOX, Kraken, and GEMINI already listed the coin on their platforms, much to the uproarious joy of the SHIB army. Of course, one of the most prestigious platforms, financial service Robinhood, remains conspicuous in its lack of adoption. We all recall, no doubt, that there was a major leak from within Robinhood in December, and that according to the source, apparently a member of the Robinhood C-suite, there was growing intensity upon them to list Shiba Inu on the platform. There was a major petition to that effect at least, but Robinhood was being delayed by the need to test and launch their own digital wallet first. This meant that the discussion of listing SHIB would have to wait for a little while, though the leaker did mention that there was interest to list Shiba Inu coin in the near future, but that it would have to wait until the first quarter of 2022. So then, at this investor call, everyone was waiting to hear what would come next for the coin, and Satoshi didn't disappoint. He even answered questions directly, also relating to the crazy trend lately that began when Tesla CEO Elon Musk, always involved the crypto space, tweeted that he would eat a Happy Meal on TV if McDonald's begins accepting Dogecoin as payment. McDonald's, of course, responded comically, and their Twitter is regularly a source of comedy, when they said that they would accept Doge if Tesla accepts Grimace Coin, a coin evidently based on their purple mascot. Suddenly, of course, a token called Grimace Coin appeared out of nowhere and gained almost 300,000% in just a day. Some questions were asked, including whether Burger King would be accepting Shiba Inu if McDonald's did decide to favor Doge, as the enemy of my enemy is my friend. But this is really skirting around the kind of main questions that people really wanted to know the answers to. Everyone did in fact appear to have missed an important update where Satoshi had revealed that a particular deal was 98% locked, and the development would break the internet. A Discord message from Satoshi came out at that time and read, "Are you listening? How is signing with McDonald's leading us further towards decentralization? You think McDonald's accepting SHIB or Doge for that matter does anything but pump?" A valid point, as all the platform listings in the world won't help the price of SHIB if there isn't a real-life utility for the coin, or at least a far smaller supply. He went on, "We want real, lasting change. At least I do. I want healthy food and a new way to eat. I want quality over quantity. I want the best to not only use and pay with SHIB, but also adopt SHIB as their own, to use SHIB technologies and shift towards any alike with our ethos. A 100-year-old chain isn't going to try getting that gold bug to buy BTC. It's not happening." After a lot of reacts and various other lines, he ended by saying, "That wasn't what the LFG was for. We have another deal 98% locked that will break the internet." However, Shytoshi didn't reveal right then any further details on the development and chose to remain quiet about it. Of course, it wasn't exactly helpful when the official SHIB Twitter account tweeted that something is cooking, with a video showing multiple TV screens displaying the SHIB logo, a clucking chicken, and then a sign at the end showing the SHIB logo with an X made of cooking utensils and then a space. So, are they partnering with some kind of restaurant then? So many strange and wildly speculative responses were thrown at this tweet that it's pointless to address any of them. But it is safe to say that if a deal is 98% done now, then an announcement of what it exactly is could be coming absolutely any day. Of course, this isn't the first time that the developers of SHIB have baited suspense. Not so long ago, a series of tweets came out explaining that something else was in the works. This turned out to be SHIBverse, which is thankfully just a working title and will be changed soon. In essence, SHIBverse looks set to be a metaverse product for Shiba Inu. This has led to many questions, of course, such as what this has to do with the upcoming Shibarium, the Layer 2 blockchain modification to the existing Ethereum network that it looks like it'll be providing cheaper, faster, and more environmentally friendly transactions on its own blockchain before Ethereum 2.0 can do it. But the other big question is what of the Oshiverse, the play-to-earn game that has been making a lot of noise this year? Shiba Inu Games has partnered with game developer and former vice president at Activision, William Volk, to create a video game with a play-to-earn basis that'll reward you for playing it by giving you crypto. Of course, this kind of game also must include NFTs, so there is also a line of 10,000 Shiboshis, special non-fungible tokens that can be used in the game, but they also serve another purpose, because anyone who wants to own one of these Shiboshis also has the option to give it a name for a $100 fee in SHIB that'll be instantly sent to a burn wallet. SHIB's astronomically high supply of over 500 trillion tokens, something that is actually more of a hindrance than a help, needs to have something done about it. There simply cannot be any demand if the supply is too high, and many have found themselves perplexed as to why there isn't more being done about this. Well, maybe there will be, but getting back to the topic. The SHIBverse announcement was accompanied with a tweet, of course, and that read, as promised, we are excited to announce our first special surprise for the year, #ShibArmy. In 2022, we are reaching new heights and welcoming the #SHIBverse, an immersive experience for our ecosystem and the metaverse space. We can't wait to show you more. Woof! The tweet also included a three-dimensional render of a Shiba Inu dog holding what looks like a hand axe in its mouth, standing in the forest. So it looks like Shytoshi is continuing to play his games with us, making announcements about things but not giving us the details that we want until he can. Still, based on the nature of his Discord message, something is definitely coming and it's going to be here in the next few days. SHIB Army, you need to hold on and hold on for dear life. On top of that, make sure you're subscribed to this channel with the notifications turned on, so that way you're always aware when there's a piece of news or rumor that I can bring you that may very well bring you some good results on your investments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.